to another episode of Brooklyn Bound. I'm Felipe. Today we're joined by Charli XCX.
Hello.
And we are at Videology in Williamsburg. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So do you feel like watching movies, is that a big part of tour life for you?
Not so much tour life, just because I kind of completely zone out of any like normality when I'm on the road. Like movies like a really big part of my writing process. You know, like when I'm writing a song, to get into that kind of like mindset, I'll watch my favorite films, and they don't like inspire the songs necessarily, but they just put me in that frame of mind.
Can you even describe your movie taste?
I think I tend to go for quite like kitsch movies generally. You know, the ones with the super crazy styling that really like, that each film has their own like identity, you know. Directors like Sofia Coppola and you know, some of Tim Burton's stuff, and I feel like they each have such a strong aesthetic that they could never be mistook as like, you know, a different director's films, I guess.
You actually contributed to a movie score as well.
Yeah, that was Elfie Hopkins, which is Ryan Andrews' film. Ryan saw me do a show and was like, you should write something for the soundtrack. I had this one song called How Can I, which is kind of really dark, and it's about like regret, and it's kind of like a good closer for the movie, which is where it was placed. And then we found this like nursery rhyme called The Lonely Jaguar, which is like this really like creepy like old nursery rhyme that's, I guess, sung by like school kids in the 70s or something, and it's so weird. So we just decided to make a song out of that.
So watching movies, is this something that you do alone, or is it like a social activity for you? Or?
Yeah, I think it's a social activity. My boyfriend's a big movie buff. We watch movies like all the time, which is really nice, and he's way more educated on film than I am, so it's nice to like learn from him. And also, yeah, I feel like, you know, when you're on tour, you're just kind of like drinking and partying all the time, so having like movie nights is like a blessing.